good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do the morning brew for this weekend. So I'm trying to do these more regularly every week. But if you're new here, if you've never seen this, basically whatever comes out, we'll get some oracles and just kind of talk about what you need to know this Saturday or the weekend prior, even this month. Hey guys, hey T Rose, hey Jean, good morning. So we're going to get a couple oracle decks and just kind of go from there, see whatever comes out, and then clarify as well, do advice, things like that. So take it for how it resonates, the reading. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. Hey, kitty cat. And if you guys want to be a member to the channel, she did just post that below. Or you can also book a personal reading. I do have buy one, get one free when you spend $10 or more. If you guys have purchased a reading but haven't done where you didn't know I had BOGO, basically just when you book a reading, I'll let you guys know, hey, you guys can get a free reading as well, and you can choose whatever one. So that's basically how it goes. You just add 2 readings to your checkout, and then automatically it'll take one off when you spend over $10. So that'll happen just until the end of summer. I'm going to do that probably all summer. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I want to get the readings out there because I want to do a collective and stuff. So, all right. I know it's been forever since I've seen Jean on here, so I'm glad she's here. All right, 147, Aries. Let me get some more coffee. My hair is all nice and wavy. I braided it yesterday, so it looks cute. All right, what's going on with Aries? Let's see. What do we need to talk about? Okay, well, your intuition came out in reversed. Between the lines in reverse, regret. This could be somebody in your energy, could be you. Take it how it resonates. But there's somebody ignoring their intuition. Empowered. So you guys could be empowered to make a decision here. And somebody isn't listening to their intuition and they are having regrets here. Okay? Could be a Virgo you're dealing with, or you're taking care of yourself. Bottom of the deck is first house. So yeah, you guys could be Virgo risings, okay? Or Aries risings. This is telling me a lot of you are empowered to take care of yourself. And there's somebody in your energy, I'll clarify in a minute, who wasn't listening to their intuition. And now they have regret. They want to apologize. So let's see who that is. Why intuition reversed? Between the lines, reverse, and regret. 2 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 7 of Wands. And the Emperor in reverse. Yeah. A lot of you, there's a person that you were dealing with, maybe karmically or relationship, where this person wasn't sure what they wanted. Okay. I think this person stopped investing into you or just stopped making something work. Okay, for a lot of you, it was a connection where this person backed out, they stopped connecting to you, and it caused maybe some kind of obstacle or challenge. They have a lot of regret. Yep. Because for a lot of you, oh my God, this person regrets the way they treated you because you're showing up as an empress. And it's like they could have had you, but they stopped giving to this. Yeah, this is somebody that, so yeah, 4 of Swords reverse, the Strength, and the 7 of Swords. They stopped giving to the situation, and now you're happier on your own. So this looks good. For a lot of you, you're leveling up, you're evolving, you're empowered here with Virgo energy, taking care of yourself. Yeah, you've done healing. 3 of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, and the 5 of Cups. And I feel like this person hasn't. I feel like you guys are going through a breakup. Somebody wasn't listening to their intuition. They basically stopped fighting for this connection and chose themselves, is kind of what it feels like. Between you and them, they chose themselves. And then now they're seeing you level up. Okay? So let's see, what is your advice? Let's get advice here. So that's what it's telling me. It looks like you guys are leveling up. You're taking care of yourself, doing the healing you need to do, feeling empowered. Okay. We got the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like this is a lesson you had to learn. I'm seeing 555 here. Okay, so there could have been a significant change in your relationship. Five of Wands, the Hierophant, and the throat chakra. So for a lot of you, maybe you were being tested by this situation, and you went ahead and just went with your intuition, went with your destiny, what you feel like you were meant to do. And I feel like you learned some kind of karmic lesson here. Okay, or that's what you're going to do. A lot of you, this already happened, and this person has regret, Five of Cups, wanting to apologize to you. All right. Well, let me see how this person feels real quick. And then I'll end it. How do they feel? They feel like you're detached. Yeah, they feel like that they basically wasted it with you, that you don't want to work things out with them. This person feels that they've messed everything up. They were reckless and unstable, and you've basically just cut them out. Could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Libra. But yeah, you guys are stepping up. You're in this Empress energy. All right, Taurus, 639. Let me get some more coffee. Ooh, first day of summer. I know, I'm definitely feeling it. It's hot. All right, what's going on with Taurus? Reminiscing. So somebody misses you. There's a fear. Okay, so somebody's scared. There's a bridge here. Ooh, this person could have burned a bridge with you. Because I'm going to bridge here. Be careful not to burn it. Speak your truth. So they could be wanting to reconcile with you, but they burned a bridge with you. Okay, the moon. Yeah, they're scared. The fear here in the moon. There's somebody missing you, wanting to come forward, and knowing that they messed up with you. Okay, sixth house. I got Taurus on the bottom. This could have been somebody that prioritized something else. Prioritized their work, their career, over this connection. I know, it is Cancer season. I thought it was yesterday. I feel bad. I always forget like when the signs start and end. Why reminiscing and fear? King of Cups. Two of Pentacles, reverse. Page of Cups. King of Swords. Dang. This person could have a fear that you have somebody else. Okay. Yeah, they have a fear that you're either in another relationship or there's somebody else giving you attention. This person's scared, like if they were to come towards you, you would reject them, is what I'm seeing here. Could be a water sign, Aquarius, Taurus. Why bridges and speak your truth? Four of Swords. The Hermit. Two of Swords and the Justice reverse. A lot of you feel like you were done wrong from this person, okay? A lot of you feel you were done wrong, that you still have a lot of, anger maybe or frustration that you have towards this person. A lot of you could have felt like you were ghosted or this person just stopped giving to you. Yeah, the moon, the Nine of Wands, Two of Cups reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Cups reverse. So I do feel like this person wants to come back, okay? But this person, a lot of it that's holding them back is fear, knowing that they've messed things up with you, knowing that they need to apologize. This person knows they burned a bridge with you, okay? And I feel like they do want to come back and resolve something, but they're in their head. How do they feel about you? Let's see. The Knight of Cups reverse, King of Wands, Seven of Cups reverse, and the Knight of Wands reverse, Five of Cups. They feel very insecure, even if they don't show it. This is somebody that feels very uncertain where they stand with you emotionally. And they also feel like insecure that you could have other people in your energy, which you are pulling other masculine energy. So I don't know if you are pursuing these people or if it's just in your energy right now. But this person's afraid that you've already picked somebody else or that you're just interested in other people. What's your advice? Giving and receiving, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers, Five of Cups. Well, I feel like if you guys feel like it's a connection that you don't want to give up, I feel like it needs to come from both sides. I feel like both people need to cooperate and work things out. Also, that's telling me if you feel like you're owed an apology, like you should let this person apologize. And this could be reversed. But yeah, it feels like if you feel like there's an apology, it needs to be given, that this person needs to offer it to you. But if you feel like it can get repaired, it can. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. It's just going to take some time to rebuild this trust because a bridge was broken. So Sag, Leo, Pisces, Libra, there was something injustice that happened. Could be one of the Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio. All right, Gemini, 11-14. All right, let's see what's going on with Gemini. Romantic feelings in reversed. Hey, Aries man. Hope in reversed. Damn. Okay. So it looks like this could be either you or somebody else. There's like no hope. There's a lack of feeling here. Desperation. I don't mean to laugh. This reading's funny. I don't know why. Somebody's coming out desperate. Black Moon. You're welcome, T-Rose. Yeah, we got Black Moon. We have Aries and 8th house. This feels like somebody's obsessing over you. Could be an Aries or a Scorpio. They don't want to let you go here. With the Black Moon, it's like somebody is like not wanting to lose you, not wanting to give you up. Okay. But it looks like you don't have feelings for this person anymore. Why romantic feelings reverse and hope in reverse? 8 of Wands. Ace of Swords reverse. 3 of Wands. And the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, a little bit of desperation. I'm not trying to be mean, which desperation is coming out here. Judgment reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's hoping for a reconciliation with you, and I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. It could be a Scorpio, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody, Gemini, I feel like you don't have feelings for anymore, or you just don't want to talk to them anymore. They're hoping to reconcile and have a conversation. But it's like, I don't think you're even wanting this person anymore. Why desperation? Black Moon, Aries, and 8th house. 8 of Swords. 7 of Wands reverse. The High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't think justice in reverse. I don't think you guys are going to reconcile, and this person's holding on to your energy. They're still obsessing here over you. 8 of Swords, 8th house. I feel like you're moving on to other things. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands reverse. 7 of Cups reverse. And the Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, a lot of you have lost feelings for them. Because they're fickle, they're inconsistent. Somebody that you just... Yeah, a lot of you... I think you struck this person's ego because you rejected them or you don't want them anymore. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? But it looks like with feelings in reverse, like you don't have feelings for them anymore. Yeah, they have feelings for you, but you don't have feelings for them. You can feel like they still care about you. 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles reverse, Temperance reverse. Yeah, a lot of you don't feel the same. A lot of you, you're not stressing this anymore. And you feel like this person is still waiting for you, but there's not an opportunity anymore. Like, it's just, they're wasting their own time, basically. Okay. Let's get your advice. So you got somebody in your energy not wanting to give you up, keep wanting a reconciliation with you. And I think you've either blocked this person or just made it clear you don't want to talk to them. What's your advice? All right, well, yeah, move on, basically. Ace of Cups, the crown chakra, and the Chariot. So 7-7. Basically, your advice is to move on. Like, you're being called intuitively to move on, and that's what you're doing with the High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles. You are moving on. 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the Heart Chakra. Justice. A lot of you feel like you have to end things with this person. Okay, a lot of you are doing inner shadow work as well, healing, and maybe realizing this person's not good for you. They've ruined a second chance with you. Okay. So I got Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Sag, Libra, Cancer, Sag, Pisces. You know that they still care. And I think a lot of you, it's coming off like desperation. You know they're waiting for you, hoping to hear from you, but I don't think you're going to break the silence or communicate. Oh, crap, my bad. Cancer. 1545. Happy birthday, guys. Let's see what comes out. Soul tie in reversed. So you guys could be leaving a soul tie, or you don't have a soul tie to somebody. Perspective. Something could be outdated. Leo in the 12th house. You could feel like a soul tie is outdated. Like you're detaching from a soul tie. You're following your heart to detach. Some of you are either wanting something new or just not feeling connected to this person anymore. Because it says, I always feel connected to you, but it's in reverse. So that's sad. Why soul tie in reverse? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys could be leaving it out. 7 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. The World in reverse. If it's not you, you could feel this person's doing this to you. Some of you, Cancer, could feel like this person don't care about you anymore. That they don't feel the connection with you. They're not making an attempt to reconcile with you. If it's not, let me see, is Cancer the one that's closing it out? It looks like it's the other person. Okay, 3 of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, a Hierophant reversed. It looks like the other person's choosing, because it's like against your will, they're choosing to close this out. Okay, they're choosing to heal from this and detach their energy. So it looks like somebody you're connected to in a soul tie, they're choosing to leave this in the past, basically, and move on from it. Hey, Alexan. Why perspective? Knight of Swords in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. The Temperance reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. I think what's going on, this person has a negative perspective. Okay. Either they're waiting on communication from you and that's not happening, or they're just getting sick and tired of being connected to something that is just not working out. You definitely could be dealing with a fire sign or a Gemini, a Taurus. Why Leo energy here? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Cups, the 8 of Swords reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you don't want to lose this person. For some of you, it's reversed, okay? Like, if you're the female, you could be the female letting this go. But it feels like somebody doesn't want to let the other person go. Yeah, somebody is still fighting here. 7 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So, let me see. How do you feel about this person? Let me see. Are you the one closing out the cycle because of trust issues? The Fool in reverse, the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords reverse, and the Moon. You don't trust this person, but I feel like you'd like to have them back in your life. But you don't want to repeat the cycle. It just feels like somebody is telling themselves, because of no communication or no effort, that they're basically going to have to just close this out, even if that's not what they want to do, and have to heal from this because they're not seeing any kind of effort. And a lot of you are feeling confused and not sure what to do. Okay. And somebody's still holding on to this connection, not wanting to let the other person go. It could be your person doing this. Yeah, because your advice, share the love, 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. If you're the one that's not communicating to this person and they feel alone, because the 5 of Pentacles came out in the reading, Like, you're the one that needs to take initiative. You're the one that needs to contact them. Four of Cups, because maybe you've been waiting for them to come back to you, and they're not doing that. I got repeated fours here in your reading. Okay, so if you're the one waiting for them to come back, it looks like they're losing interest. They're disconnecting from this, is what it looks like to me. And then how you feel about them, you're kind of questioning if they're going to come back and return, because right now it doesn't feel rather likely. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Aries. I got Scorpio. Somebody loves the other person strongly and doesn't want to let them go, but it feels like it's one-sided. Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Leo. So just take that how it resonates. All right, Leo, 2037. Get some coffee. Hey, Sarah. All right, let's see what we need to talk about for Leo. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. So there's secrets here. Finances in reversed, and music. I'm getting a side message. If somebody's a musician, they aren't making the money they are from something. Like, they're lying about how much money they make from being a musician. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, if somebody does shows or venues for something, they're not making the money that they're putting into it. And that's a lie. Like, they're acting like they are. So that's a side message. If somebody's a musician, they're being gypped or they're lying to you how much money they make being a musician. Okay, I got meditate. All right, I got third house, communication, fourth house, and fifth house. Wow, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5 could resonate. And then mutable. So you could be dealing with a mutable sign. That's Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. Hey, Katie. All right, well, let's see here. Could be somebody secretly admiring you. That could be that as well. Somebody secretly wanting to be with you, watching you. So why secrets, finances, reverse, and music? See, somebody's lying about their money. 5 of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, reverse. The Tower. Damn. 6 of Cups, reverse, and the Chariot. Judgment. The Lovers. Wow. Okay, somebody could be not doing well financially because that's their karma. Because the way they treated you. Somebody could be getting their karma because of the way they treated you, and they don't want to think it that way. It looks like somebody wanting to return. It looks like a soul tie connection. They're wanting to come back and resolve things with you. I got strong Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, fixed energy. It looks like somebody that wants to return, and they are having karma right now. They're getting karma, the wheel in reverse, and the Tower for what they've done to you. So that could be that as well. Maybe they're not going to tell you how bad their life is right now, or they're going through a lot of things. I feel like by being sneaky and hiding things, 2 of Swords, now this karma happens. Why meditate? You guys could be feeling this energy like heavily, and you're needing to meditate. 7 of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. Yeah, I feel like this person's energy could be throwing you off. Temperance reverse and the Knight of Swords reverse. You could be feeling this energy of this person being impulsive, or they want to come towards you, they don't. You could be feeling and like pulling their energy in that they want to come back, and it's messing with your energy, and you're needing to meditate. Okay, with the Sun here, I feel like it could throw you off easily. So you guys could be definitely feeling them wanting to return. So why third house, fourth house, and fifth house? 3 of Cups. See, like I said, you feel them coming back. 9 of Swords, Hierophant reverse, and the 5 of Swords reverse. Could be a Taurus. You feel them strongly. Yeah, Queen of Wands and the 3 of Wands. You know it's a matter of time here. Okay, you know it's a matter of time until they come back and they work things out with you. So, let me see. How's this person feeling for Leo? Let's see. They feel they owe you an apology. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles reverse, and the 7 of Cups. 7 of Wands. They feel like they need to come in and be clear and direct with you and tell you what's going on. And they are very insecure, possibly because they're having money issues, or the money is a big factor here. They feel insecure, but they feel like they need to stand up to the situation and tell you what's going on. Okay, they need to fight for this. And I just see the 5 of Cups under that, so they have regret. But yeah, I feel like you feel their energy strongly, and it could be affecting your energy. So what's your advice? A lot of you, oh my God, you can feel them sexually too. Because I got the 9 of Pentacles, the sacral chakra, and the throat chakra. So you're either having, some of you, your advice, you're having like heated feelings towards them, okay? Or you feel them strongly coming in, or you're needing to clear the air. If you do have this conversation, you know, like it can't all be sexual. We have to actually talk things out, and it has to go somewhere. It feels like you're needing to put up boundaries here and stand up for yourself. And if they try to come towards you sexually or like intimately, you need to tell them, you know, hey, I want to rebuild something with you. Temperance, 5 of Cups. Let's talk about the past, but let's try to get past it and work things out. Or I wouldn't let this person just talk to you sexually and not really, you know, be sorry for anything. So you guys could be dealing with Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries. Got strong fixed energy. So it could be dealing with a fixed sign. And then mutable came out as well. But they could have mutable placements, or your energy needs to come out as mutable. Oh, you're welcome. That was a good reading. 2628, Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Ooh, a card hit the floor. And it came out upside down. Oh, thank you, Sarah. This card came out upside down. 1 second. Okay. Well, reminiscing in reverse. So maybe you're not thinking about this person or don't miss them. I got mystery. Somebody could be like popping up in your inbox or something and you're not even thinking about them. Okay, generational curses. Okay, and unique. So somebody finds you unique and they keep coming back. It could be somebody coming back in your energy. Okay, I got Taurus and 9th house. So I'm getting, for a lot of you, somebody you don't miss. Like, you don't miss this person. You guys could have ended a cycle with them or closed it out. It looks like they find you unique, and that's why they want to come back. They could find you as somebody very grounded and spiritual. Why reminiscing, reverse, and mystery? The Emperor. 6 of Pentacles, reversed. Hanged Man in reverse, and the Ace of Wands, reversed. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, somebody coming back, being Aries or Pisces, somebody that you're not trying to attract back. This person, maybe it's even somebody that you've cut ties with, you divorced, somebody that you're not dating anymore or have an attraction to. It looks like they are coming back here. The Temperance reverse, 9 of Cups reverse, High Priestess reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, protect your energy. That's what I want to say from this. I don't trust this person's energy towards you. And I feel like you don't trust their intentions either. I have Pisces and Sagittarius, could be a fire sign. They could be coming back wanting money or hoping that you give them something. Why Taurus in the 9th house? The 2 of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. This is somebody I feel like from the past that you've dealt with. Yeah, you have no desire to entertain this person again. Some of you, this person cheated or they put you in a third-party situation and they're trying to come back. For some of you, they're coming back because of a child, like you have a kid with this person, some kind of bond to them of some sort. And I think what's going on, a lot of you don't trust their intentions towards you. You're questioning, do they want something financial? Are they going to give me anything financial? I think it's just a bad situation. How do you feel about this person? I think it's somebody you had a spiritual transformation with, like you've learned something transformational about this connection. Yeah, how you feel, the Chariot reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, 2 of Pentacles, and the Strength. You feel like you can't give to this anymore. A lot of you feel like it would take you down a bad path if you got involved with this person again, or if you tried to consider it. You just feel like you have to hold back for a lot of you. This could be somebody who was very like a dominant situation, or they just really affected your overall well-being. They made you feel bad about yourself. And I think a lot of you just don't want to get involved with them again. Yeah, I got the Sun and the Four of Wands. Needing to make sure that you're in a good place. Don't let this person affect your overall well-being, okay? Or if they don't bring anything that's positive to the energy, I wouldn't connect to them, is my advice. Some of you, it's a Leo. I have Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a Pisces, a Taurus, Aries. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you, it's somebody trying to come back. And I wouldn't, if it doesn't bring peace to your life and it's not something you can work out, I wouldn't let them back in. It's my advice to you. 3047, Libra. All right. What we got for Libra? All right, absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. We got the Runner. I don't want to run anymore. So you guys could be dealing with a runner chaser situation. There's doubt and strength. You guys are overcoming it. You guys could be planting new seeds in your life, starting something new. Maybe you never thought that you would move on from this person, or you could. I have Air and Pisces. You could be talking to somebody new. They could either be a Pisces or they have Pisces in their chart, because it looks like you're in communication with somebody else, or this person wants to talk to you to clear the air for you to either get closure and let this go, or just to be honest. Could be a Capricorn too. Okay. It looks like you're planting some kind of new seed. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So you guys could be getting involved in a new relationship. And there's a Runner in your energy here. And you could second guess yourself because of this person. Second guess your self-worth, because I'm getting that. I feel like now you guys are planting new seeds in your life and you're feeling better. Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling more confident, more aware of what you have to offer. Why absence and Runner? The Temperance reversed. Three of Wands. Ten of Swords reversed. And the Ace of Swords. I think there was a harsh ending between you and somebody. They could be a Sagittarius. They don't have to be. It looks like somebody that brought a lot of imbalance to your life. And it really hurt you. And for a lot of you, you could have been waiting for closure, waiting to understand why this happened the way it did. And I think as time went on, you naturally just kind of let this go. Okay, but they did do a number on you. They did hurt you because they caused you doubt. But now you're strengthening yourself. You have strength after the situation. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups reverse, a Hierophant reverse, and the Seven of Wands reverse. I feel like this person really affected your self-worth. You really felt like you didn't have anything to offer. You really felt, well, I can't make this person happy, so how am I going to make somebody else happy? I think you really questioned yourself. Yeah, a lot of you feel like this person just really made you feel like you had a lack of control in your life, or they just were somebody that used you and took you for granted. But look, now I got the Ten of Cups on the bottom. Why Air and Pisces here? The Nine of Wands reversed. Two of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands reversed. King of Swords reversed. See, I feel like this person wants to come back and contact you because there's a lot of unfinished business, but a lot of you don't want to hear from them anymore. Yeah, the Hanged Man and the Six of Pentacles. I do see them. Yeah, Knight of Swords, the Tower, unexpectedly coming back, but you're not paying them any attention because you've waited too long and you're not getting involved with this again. So how does this person feel about you that's coming back to talk to you? Ten of Pentacles, reverse. Page of Cups, reverse. Five of Wands, and the Magician. Four of Wands, Four of Swords. They've given us some thought. They don't like how things are between the two of you, and I think they do feel like they handled things really immaturely. And they could be manifesting you back in with the Magician. This person's given it some thought. They really want you back in their life. But too bad. I feel too bad, too sad, because a lot of you, it looks like you're getting involved somewhere else. Like you're in another relationship or you're getting into something else here. And this person knows there's conflict. You guys need to resolve things. There's a lot of differences, but they would like to try to work things out with you. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you are turning your back and healing. You're no longer waiting for this person. And you have somebody new in your energy. Could be a Capricorn. So what's your advice? The Chariot. The Chariot, move on. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Don't take their offer back. Heart chakra. You deserve better. 6 of Swords. Yeah, move on. My advice to you, Libra, is you don't deserve this shit. Okay? You don't deserve their small little, half-ass apology. You don't deserve that. So whatever you have now that's good that you're getting involved with, I would go towards that and do more for yourself. You deserve more. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Gemini. Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. I have Taurus, Sagittarius. All right, what we got for Scorpio? 3605. All right, Scorpio. Hey, love apples. Signs and synchronicities, and we have reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Some of you feel like you've met the one. Like if you're getting involved with somebody lately, like if there's somebody in your energy, you feel like it's the one. Yeah, there's improvement and perspective. Either you're getting back with somebody from the past and you're trying to keep the past outdated, or it is somebody new. Okay, we got Saturn, we got Libra, and Neptune. So yeah, a lot of you feel intuitively guided to be with this person, but you're putting up boundaries here with Saturn and Libra. I think it's fair boundaries. You're respecting yourself and you're putting up boundaries of like, you know what, you respect me, I respect you. This is how things are going to go. And because of that, you see improvement. Yeah, it's all the 6 of Wands. So you guys see improvement in your love life, or it feels like it's starting to improve. Could be dealing with a Libra. So let's see. Why signs and synchronicities and reciprocity? 3 of Swords in reverse. Hierophant reversed. 4 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Pentacles. I think there's somebody new in your energy. I think a lot of you could have gotten out of something else, either a marriage, a divorce of some sort, breakup. It looks like you're giving to somebody new and you're feeling called to let this person in. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. And the King of Pentacles reverse. So I think you're getting to know somebody. It could be a Taurus, or this is somebody that's your opposite person. Like you didn't think that you would get involved with this person. There could have been a lot of differences, a lot of ways you guys are different but so similar. So maybe this person, either they got out of a marriage or something, or they're just your opposite type. It looks like you're trying to be equal here with this person. They could have Libra in their chart. You're trying to be equal with them. You're wanting to see where things go, wanting things to improve. You got improvement and perspective. 3 of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Swords reverse, 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So if there's been disagreements, this could be somebody that's really hard to get along with, or it's hard to date, okay? Like there's so many differences. They can be very stubborn and hard to manage. You're trying to keep the peace, okay? It looks like you're trying to find an equilibrium here. Yeah, 2 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups. Because I think you don't want to let this go. You are still wanting to attract this person, but you're wanting to improve the relationship. So for a lot of you, you're trying to be fair. You're trying to come up with some kind of way, like how can we both agree on something? What do we both want out of this? You're putting up boundaries because you respect yourself. Page of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups reverse, 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords reverse. I think you're telling this person, I'm willing to give you a chance. I don't really fully trust you, or you've been hurt in the past, or maybe this person has. I think you're trying to give them a chance here to really prove themselves that they are wanting to commit to this. They are taking you seriously. There could be some inconsistency in this relationship. But it feels like even if this person's inconsistent, you're trying to give them best case scenario. You're trying to think, this person's willing to work it out with me, putting up boundaries. How do you feel about this person? This looks kind of rocky, to be honest. Like, it looks like things are improving, but you're trying to leave the past out. Okay, you're trying not to let the past define this. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress, and the Knight of Pentacles. The Death and the High Priestess, the Star. So, okay, so a lot of you feel like you could see yourself getting more involved with this person. Like, you see yourself evolving. You can even see yourself having kids with this person for some of you. You feel like it is a spiritual connection, or they've something spiritual has shifted within you because of this person. It feels to me, a lot of you also, there could have been a past person. Some of you with the past, you could be afraid that a past person is going to come back, or a past person is affecting the relationship, and you're wanting to talk that out. Like, are you actually giving to me? You could be afraid of that. The past could be a little bit of a problem here. But I think you're trying to put up boundaries and wanting them to be fair to you and honest. Okay. But it looks like it's getting better in the relationship. A lot of you see yourself getting involved, like higher level commitment. So change your focus. 5 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Devil here. So, yeah, I think what's going on is if things have been, is this a connection where it's been a past connection, like you've been reconciling with them? Try not to let the past disturb the connection now. If you're trying to make improvement and work on something more, if it's not that and you're worried about a past person, needing to not worry about that until that becomes more of an issue. Okay? I have Scorpio, I have Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus. I think there's a little bit of insecurities, a little bit of fear here. You are following your intuition about this connection, feeling like it is someone you're meant to be with, but you're needing to have a different perspective or see things more clearly. Okay. Sagittarius, 42 minutes. All right, Sag. Just take the reading how it resonates. All right, Sag, let's see. Ooh, you got new love. Ooh, intuition in reverse. That came out, I think, for Aries. Okay, we got new love. So you guys, some of you don't, okay, either you're ignoring your intuition or something going on with new love. You don't really know about it. Intuition again. Some of you are doubting your intuition, okay? Intuition in reverse and intuition upright. You're doubting your intuition. There's pride here. Okay. You guys could own a cat. Okay, I got a cat there. Hey, D-Love. Venus and Scorpio. Oh, that's funny. I got Venus and Scorpio. So some of you have Venus and Scorpio. You could be attracting like new people or a new person in general. 10th house could be at your job, career, or that's your main focus. Like your main focus is your job, career, your reputation. It looks to me like you're kind of doubting your intuition about new love. And also pride. You guys can be very prideful. And like you're afraid to like get involved with somebody new. Why intuition reverse the new love? Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you don't know if you're ready yet for new love. Yeah, Strength in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Damn. 888. So you guys could have got out of a karmic situation. Now I'm getting that song by Creed, My Own Prison, I think it's called. Some of you, like, you just got out of some kind of mental shit, okay, and you're healing from it. Like, you just got out of, if you're emotionally manipulated or if you're in, like, a really toxic situation, you just got out of something. Yeah, the Hermit reverse. You're in this energy. You guys could have Virgo and Leo, Cancer in your chart. You're like, I don't know if I'm ready to get myself out there again, okay? Because when I'm getting this, yeah, that could be really significant. Lionsgate can be significant. Now I got goosebumps. But anyways, what I'm seeing here, a lot of you, because a hermit reverse is like going back into society, and like if that's romantically, so it's like I don't even know if I want to get myself out there again. I don't know if I want to date anyone. You could be feeling really scarred, and you have too much pride. So why intuition and pride? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you don't want somebody to see this lower version of yourself. Like if you've had moments where you've been getting out of depression, or you've been really just not your version of yourself, you want people to see you. You guys could have Capricorn in your chart. You want people to see you as this Queen of Pentacles, not a Queen of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yep. The Chariot reverse and the Fool. I think you're stopping yourself from putting yourself into a new situation. So you want to get involved with somebody new, but either A, you're not past somebody else, like you haven't moved on from a past person. Could be a Cancer, they have that in their chart, or you just aren't ready to put yourself out there. Because I got Venus and Scorpio. So you're attracting people. It's just you're afraid to go that next step. Queen of Swords in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse, and the Empress. I think you're kind of jaded. For some of you, I think you're really jaded in love. It's like I don't even want to attract anyone. I don't even want people to talk to me. If you do talk to people, it's like they have to be like, you have standards, okay? Which nothing wrong with that. But with the Empress, it's like you have standards, like high standards. Like this person has to be very this, like, and that's kind of how I've been lately too. It's like I don't want to get myself in any kind of low vibrational shit. So if I can see somebody being low vibrational, or they just look like somebody that's not on my level, or they're just not somebody I should get involved with, that's what I'm getting. And I have been like that too. So for a lot of you, I'm not trying to say like you're jaded and shit like that, because I've been kind of jaded too. I've been in this energy. If I talk to somebody and I give them the time of day, it's because I feel like they deserve it. And I feel like they're a decent human being. Like they're decent. They're somebody that may not screw me over, and it'll just be platonic, or it'll just be friendship wise, because I'm kind of at that point too. Like there's a guy that I went to school with. We're kind of just kind of talking, and we might eventually hang out, but we both are kind of going through stuff, and I'm just kind of like talking to him every day as a friend, and that's it. Like I'm not making it romantic or anything. And maybe that's where you guys are at. Like you're just like, you know what, I'll give you the time of day, but I'm not gonna, get so emotionally invested into this. Hey, a little bit. How let me see. How does this new person feel about Sag? The Moon in reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Devil and the Queen of Wands reverse. Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. This new person is really attracted to you, but they feel like you might not be into them. They feel like either you're gonna like reject them. This person either feels like you're gonna reject them eventually, like you're gonna leave their life eventually. Whoever this new person is you're talking to, they also feel like you're too busy for them. For a lot of you, you're either too busy or you just don't put any kind of time into this. So I don't know why. They feel a strong attraction to you, but it's also like they may feel like they're more into you than you're into them, and you've made that obvious. Could be a Pisces or a Capricorn, Cancer. They just feel like they're not really getting much from you. And if they do, it's like breadcrumbs, or they just get very minimal. Okay? Anyways, what's your advice, Sag? Helpless and hopeless, but that came out in reversed. Okay, and the Eight of Swords reverse, that's what the card is. So that's good. And the crown chakra. So a lot of you, that's good. Your crown is through here. So you're in this energy of rising your vibration. That's great. So you're getting yourself out of this mental prison. You guys could like Creed, because I'm getting that song. I think it's called My Own Prison or something like that. You're getting yourself out of this mental prison. And you guys are evolving because of that. Yeah, the Moon and the Nine of Pentacles. And I think because of that, it's like self-awareness, but also subconscious. This is really weird. Some of you you're rising above your subconscious, and you're trying to not let your subconscious make decisions for yourself. You're trying to be more rational and logical with your decision, also about your self-worth, trying to let go of fears too. So you guys could have Cancer in your chart, or be a Sagittarius moon as well. So you guys could be a Sag moon, or have like a strong Sag placement. I got Virgo, Leo, Cancer. You guys could be a Cancer moon as well, because the moon came out reverse again. My Sacrifice. Well, no, that song, but there's also one by Creed called My Own Prison or something. Something about prison, because I just heard it the other day. I forget what it's called, but something about prison, but it's by Creed. But I like My Sacrifice too. My other one is that I like is, what's that one about 6 feet something? How I'm 6 feet under the whatever. Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. That's crazy because I got Venus in Scorpio. So you guys could be attracting a lot of people. All right, what we got for Capricorn? All right, 5002. I think it's Creed that sings that. Maybe not. All right, Capricorn, let's see. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of it later. Like, I'll look it up on Spotify and I'll share it on YouTube. One last breath. And then there's one about prison. I could have sworn. All right. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay, we got home in reversed. Soulmate. You guys could be dealing with a soul contract. Survivor. Now I'm getting that song by Destiny's Child. I'm a survivor. All right, happiness and direction. Okay, I'm getting this a different way. Some of you are seeing leaves. You're seeing leaves. Now I'm getting that song by Billie Eilish, Birds to a Feather. We stick together. So maybe you guys are a survivor. I got Scorpio. Okay, you guys could have known the Scorpio sun. Or there's a transformation happening here within yourself. Okay. Let me look on the bottom. Saturn. Wow, there could be a Saturn return for some of you. A Saturn return. Discipline, responsibility, and boundaries. You guys could have been tested through something. Hey, George, good morning. You're tested through something. There was some kind of shift in your energy. You guys could have been dealing with a twin flame soulmate connection. And right now, you guys are maybe not in a good situation. I just saw the devil. You guys could be maybe like not together. And you're trying to figure out if you should leave this in the past. That's what it feels like for me. You're trying to figure out, Capricorn, am I making the right decision ending some kind of soulmate? So why home in reverse and soulmate? Okay, the Hanged Man could be a Pisces. 6 of Swords in reverse. Death. Okay, yep. And the Star. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. You're stuck right now. My Own Prison. Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah, I like that one. A lot of you are stuck between a soulmate connection. Should I let it go? Should I end it? Because it doesn't feel like there's any comfort or stability. Okay. Some of you are having a hard time trying to get past something that's happened with this person. And you may feel like your own happiness is what you should do. Focus on that. 6 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. I think a lot of you, it's sad. It's like you don't think this person's going to really provide for you like you want them to. With the King of Pentacles, they may have a family situation or something else they're tending to. It almost feels like, Capricorn, you feel like you need to go in the direction by yourself. 5 of Swords, yep. King of Cups and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Because a lot of you feel like, yeah, this person cares about you to an extent, but you don't feel like they're reliable. You don't feel like there's any stability in this connection. And a lot of you are feeling guided to go your own path in things with this person. Because the Sun here in Scorpio, it's like a deep self-cleansing and healing. 3 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles, reverse, 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Because I feel like a lot of you just want to clear this. You just want to get rid of the situation. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. Maybe you found that out with the full moon. For some of you, with the full moon in Sag, you realize that this isn't going anywhere. Okay. And maybe you were hoping for reconciliation, but now it doesn't feel probable. Or maybe for some of you, you guys were talking, you know, like you guys are finally back in contact, reconciling, or wanting to reconnect. And then this person blew off your plans, or they just once again let you down and hurt you. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? Because it looks like you're close to making the decision to focus on yourself and healing and end this forever. Because it just, well, maybe like forever, yeah, Ten of Swords. Because it feels like they've let you down so many times, Capricorn, that you just can't give to it. How do you feel about them? Nine of Swords reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse, Justice reverse, and the Ace of Cups. The Sun. Basically, you feel like they didn't appreciate you and what you had to offer. You feel like you've been breadcrumbed by this person and you're quite aware. And I think it's to the point where it doesn't even upset you anymore or faze you because you know this person breadcrumbed you and lied to you. And a lot of you feel like it's time to focus on your healing, time to work on you. Okay? But you just can't entertain this anymore. So what's Capricorn's advice? Death, release. Yeah, a lot of you are feeling called to ending this. Yep, and the Hermit on the bottom. Eight of Pentacles. You guys could have Virgo in your chart or Scorpio, but you're being guided to work on yourself, to heal, to focus on you, and to seek healing, and also focus on your overall well-being and goals and for your life. A lot of you are being guided to work on yourself, you know, eternally with Scorpio and the Sun here, and also your finances. Leo, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. Some of you could feel like they either have a family or they have some other kind of situation going on where they can't fully give to this. Okay. Aquarius 5603. What's going on with Aquarius? What do you guys need to know? The Chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. Third party in reverse. Some of you could feel like Aquarius, you're chasing a third party. Or you only were chasing and you got nothing out of it. Generational curses. Yep. You're putting an end to something here. You realize you have to end this cycle. For a lot of you, you don't want to chase this person anymore. They can have a third party. Yep. Ninth house and Jupiter. So you guys could have a strong Sagittarius placement or have Sag in the ninth house. But it's an energy of like, I've learned from this. Generational curses. You have learned here spirituality wise. I want to grow and, you know, have expansion. And I won't have that if I entertain this person that's in a third party. Okay, I got Pisces on the bottom. It's like you're awakening to this. So you definitely could be dealing with somebody that had a third party and feeling like maybe they're not choosing me or they're never gonna choose me. So I need to just leave. I can't keep doing this to myself. I'm not going to expand and grow if I continue staying in a third party. Why Chaser and third party in reverse? Yep. Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. Ten of Wands. Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, a lot of you could have an Aries placement as well. Or Sag, like I said. You realize this person's not going to choose you. You realize it is affecting your health. It's affecting your overall well-being. And I think it's sad because the Lovers, you could feel like this is your twin flame or this is your person, but they're not giving to this, okay? And they're entertaining this third party, which is why you're ending this situation. You realize, okay, they're breadcrumbing me. They're giving me very little, if anything at all. And it ends with me. Yep. The Sun. The Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. If I want to have happiness in my life, I got to end this. Four of Cups. Because I'm not satisfied or happy. Some of you, they're married. They could either be married or in another relationship. And you realize that they're going to choose that other person. That they're not going to choose you. You could feel like you are just the mistress or the third party. Why ninth house and Jupiter? Yeah. A lot of you realize, you know, you're sick and tired. You're bored. Eight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. It's the same song and dance. King of Cups. They tell you they love you. They tell you they want to invest into this, but it's all a bunch of breadcrumbs. It's all a bunch of games. So you guys could even feel like you've just been hurt so many times by this person. You're not even wanting to feed into it anymore. It's like, I don't want to feed into it. I don't want to get involved in this anymore. For a lot of you, you are in a third party. This person's either married, in a relationship, and they're not going to end that relationship. How does this person feel about Aquarius? 7 of Wands reversed, 9 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups reversed. 6 of Swords reversed, the Hermit reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed. I don't want to be mean and say this. I don't like how this person's energy is, because this is somebody, how they feel about you, Aquarius, which is really shitty and low vibrational. This is somebody that just feels like you have no boundaries, that you're gullible, you have no boundaries, and that you can basically just, they can say anything to you and you'd believe it. That you want them in your life so they can just say or do whatever, that you won't defend yourself, you'll let them back in. And it's either that you're codependent to this connection, or you don't really have any self-respect. For some of you, they feel like you either don't want to get rejected and hurt by them, so a lot of you, they feel like you're willing to put whatever on the line because you want to be with them so bad, and that you're so blinded to their games. This feels like somebody that they just see you as, you don't see who they truly are, and you just don't put up boundaries for yourself. And this person feels like they can just do whatever. They can lie and tell you whatever. They can misconstrue whatever, say or do whatever, and you would chase them or be into them. So, what's your advice? I don't like that. A lot of you realize you are being strung along. You are in a third party. Yeah, the devil and the lovers. You could be mistaken this lover's connection, but it's actually karmic and it's toxic. 2 of Wands. I feel like you need to free yourself of it. Yeah, 6 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Because if this person actually loves you and cares for you the way you think they do, they wouldn't treat you this way. And that's a lesson I feel like you're learning. If this person actually loved you and cared for you the way they say they do, or the way that they basically make it seem to you that they care and they have respect for you, the way that they feel about you, it doesn't feel like they have any respect for you. They just feel like you're basically a doormat and you're just kind of a booty call. I'm not trying to be mean. This is just how I feel. They feel like you're like a booty call at 2 a.m. Oh, let me message her in her inbox. She'll be available. They may even just feel like you're just waiting for them, and that you're basically open and just waiting to hear from them. And you're just vulnerable and desperate for some of you. Gemini, Virgo. I don't like the way they and this person basically just fills your head with lies that they love you, they care for you, they want to be in your life, they care about your well-being, but then the way they feel about you, they have no respect for you at all, and they don't care. So it's basically they're just lying to you. Scorpio could be a Virgo, a Taurus, a Leo, and I think you're realizing that. Some of you are realizing you don't mean anything to this person. The way they act towards you, it doesn't seem it. Okay. Sorry, I have to say the harsh truth because that's just kind of what's coming out in the reading. All right, Pisces, 102.35. All right. Okay, well, Pisces, for a lot of you, you're feeling called to take a trip, to travel. Oh, thanks, Katie. I know that was not easy saying that. I don't like saying that to anybody because I don't know who's going through that, but I had to say it, Signs and synchronicities and travel. So you guys could be feeling called to take a trip somewhere. Be here now and awaken. Okay, life is too short to live in the past. Maybe for a lot of you, it's like, take that trip. Do what you want to do. Live your life, okay? Now I'm getting, I forget who sings that song. I think it's T.I. and Rihanna. I think it's called Moment for Life, or is it, I know it's Rihanna. But it's like, and they're like, or no, maybe it's called Live Your Life. And she's like, hey. And she's a Pisces too, so that's funny. I got Sagittarius. You guys can have Sagittarius in your energy, in your chart, or connecting to one. Because Sagittarius is, the travel card. So for some of you, either you have somebody, ninth house. So you definitely could be having like Sagittarius in your chart here. You're feeling called to take a trip. Okay, to travel, connect, wanting to be in the moment. So stop worrying about the past. Ooh, I want to go to Niagara Falls. That sounds like fun. Why signs and synchronicities and travel? Four of Swords reverse. Some of you could be feeling restless, like you can't really sleep, or you just can't really, you have a lot of energy and you want to go do something. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, and the King of Swords. Some of you are feeling called to maybe like take a trip with like your father, or there's somebody that you want to go visit. For some of you, there's somebody either you want to go visit, or possibly you want to see if they want to visit you, because it looks like somebody you're missing. Okay, there's somebody that you're sad about you're missing, or you're given advice, you know, about taking a trip somewhere. Be here now and awaken. Nine of Wands, Hanged Man in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Some of you, if you're in a relationship, you either feel like you're bounded to a relationship, like you can't travel because you're stuck in a marriage or relationship, or that was a problem before. So if you guys are recently single, you're feeling like, you know what, I'm free now. I released myself from this relationship, or I'm not really that involved with this person anymore, and I'm able to go on a trip. You could have felt like in the past, either your commitment was your job and your work, and that was kind of in the way, and you couldn't do things you wanted to do because of a relationship or a job, but now that's being released. Because with Sagittarius here, it's like, I want to travel. Yeah, a lot of you are feeling bored in your life. Eight of Pentacles, reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're feeling bored, and it's like, you know what, I just want to blow some money. You know, it's like I work hard, I got money to save, or you're eventually going to get to that point where you got money to spend. Like it's burning a hole out of your pocket, okay? So you guys could be coming into money with the Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and you want to do something. It's like some of you, if you feel like you've been stuck like financially for a while, or you haven't really had the means to do something, it's like, I finally want to do something. I'm sick of being stuck and contained. You know, the Four of Swords reverse, it's like, I just want to get out there and do something. I don't want to be bedridden or just sitting at my house. You know, I want to go out and do something. And with the King of Swords, somebody could be like inviting you to something or telling you about something. So maybe you're finding out about some kind of event. Maybe it's something you didn't get to do last year. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Like something's happening again, like some kind of festival or some kind of concert. And you didn't get to do it last year because of money, or you were bounded to something. But now it's like, okay, you can do this now. So let's see. What's your advice? Do something that you feel passionate about. Yeah, sacral chakra and the Temperance. You guys could have Sag in your chart. Do something that brings you balance. I feel like you've worked for it. Like you've basically been putting something off. Ace of Cups. Do something that you enjoy. Damn, you spent $2,000. Man, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying go out there and just blow everything. But, you know, that's something that you really want to do, that you feel like you've been, like, not able to enjoy, or it's been a while since you've done it. Go out there and do it. Definitely traveling. Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Capricorn, Sag. Be in the present moment. Don't live your life in the past. Okay? Let's do a collective. 10754. Roll the dice, take a chance, and make a change. Now I'm getting that song by Kelly Clarkson, Breakaway. Okay, where it's like, take a risk, make a change, and break away. So some of you are taking a risk on something, and it's going to change your life. Which is so weird that I say that, because during the, maybe you guys are a Libra, during the Avril Lavigne concert, she was talking about that. Like her journey as being a songwriter, and how she was still in high school in Canada. Ironically, she's from Canada. And she basically just kind of took a whim, you know, on her album, and took a chance on it. And she sang the song Breakaway. It was actually during Breakaway she said that, about how when she was like 17 years old, she, you know, became a songwriter and basically changed her life forever for the better. So there could be a chance this week or something, or this weekend, to change your life. Generational curses. So you're ending some kind of cycle, okay? Rising above the past. There's a delay, okay? So maybe timing was a problem here. Oh, thank you, kitty cat. And pearls before swine. So save your best for those who genuinely appreciate you. Some of you could be a songwriter. Like I said, there's a piano here. So you guys could be into music or writing. That's so weird. I get these channels. Gemini. So communication. You could be talking to people and getting discovered, or there's some kind of opportunity to get something out there. Okay. Yeah, Earth. This could be money related. So some of you are putting yourself out there and there's an opportunity to make money or to get noticed. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I liked her energy. She was so nice. Why roll the dice and change? Damn, look. The Empress. The Queen of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. And the Judgment. I feel like you're needing to stop being so hard on yourself. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Some of you are being way too hard on yourself. And there's an opportunity this week to level up. To do something that you want to do that you really care about and you enjoy. And I think you've been hard on yourself lately, or you're just doubting yourself. Generational curses, delay. Five of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. There was some kind of delay from this happening. Okay. For a lot of you, you were giving to the wrong situations, like you were giving to the wrong people. Somebody could have took from you, like somebody, if it was like an opportunity, like if you are a songwriter or something like that, you've given your like work to people, or you've tried to perform in front of people, but it just wasn't the right people. They could have taken you for granted, or they used you, made you not really enjoy it. Yeah, some of you put up boundaries and you have a hard time trusting people and their intentions. Or this could be about love. There could be a chance in love and you're afraid to take it because you've been hurt. So if it's not love, it could definitely be some kind of opportunity where you just feel scared to be vulnerable and to give to it. But it's unexpected. Unexpected communication with the Tower. The Strength in reverse. The Seven of Swords and the Chariot reverse. The only thing that's holding you back is you. Is what I feel. A lack of a fear of your pride. Okay, some of you, you're scared of being vulnerable, you're scared of being open and transparent, you're afraid of letting something in, is what it feels like. I feel like the only person holding yourself back from this is you. Okay, because look, Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's a chance for you to get recognized and seen. It could be through communication, through word of mouth, other people, but the only thing holding you back is you. How do you feel about this opportunity? And you're going to grow and transform. How do you feel about it? That it's your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Six of Cups reverse. And the Queen of Wands reverse. But you're scared. You're like, I'm afraid of getting too invested into this. And then what if it doesn't pan out? You know, it could be your podcast. Yeah, it's something that you want to do. Something that you feel very skilled in. Something that is your wish fulfillment. But you're feeling a lack of confidence in yourself. And you're holding yourself back. Okay. And there's an opportunity this week, maybe communication from somebody or some kind of way to get this going, but you're scared. So what's your advice? The Magician. A lot of you are manifesting this. Okay. We got the Lovers, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. I don't feel like it's love. I feel like it's something that you've manifested that you want to do. Like a job. Like it's either a job that you've been manifesting, or it's some kind of skill, hobby that you can evolve and make into something and make it profitable. Okay. But you're needing to spread your wings. I'm getting that song. Listen to that song by Kelly Clarkson, Breakaway. Because that's what I'm getting. She said she's going to spread her wings and fly. So you just need to take that leap of faith and just jump forward. Okay. And stop holding yourself back. Because it's going to work well for you. Three of Pentacles. And it's something you love and enjoy doing. But fear is holding you back. So you guys could have Aries in your chart. I have Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Libra. And it could be music-wise, or it could just be something that you enjoy that brings you peace to your life, but you've been scared because it's a change you're going to have to make. Oh, thank you. I'm going to do another collective. 11404. Could you just timestamp this one real quick? I'm so sorry. It's, let me see, 11404. See you, kitty cat. Sorry, I just want to do one more collective. I was feeling called to do another one in case I didn't work out. Ooh, anxiety. Ooh, some of you guys could be stressed, having anxiety. All right, let's see. That was a really good reading, for sure. That was positive. Okay, sacrifice. You feel like you have to sacrifice something. Okay, get help in reverse and laughter in reverse. That's not good. A lot of you are really worried. You feel like you have to sacrifice your life. You have to sacrifice something, and you're not enjoying your life. You're stressed. You're anxiety-ridden. Pisces. And the sun came out in reverse. Damn, a lot of you guys feel like you can't get any help. You feel like you have no help, okay? And you basically feel like you have to sacrifice your life. 5 of Swords. Damn. All right, well, let's see. This is sad. It says on here, what have you given up to be where you are? Was it worth it? So you feel like you had to give up on something that you enjoy. Some of you feel like you've had to basically stop things that you like in your life for other things. You've had to put your life on pause for something else. Why anxiety? 8 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. The Sun and the Death. Some of you are worried about money. You're worried about money. You're worried about some kind of opportunity that you want, but you don't see it happening. Okay, you could be stressing, am I ever going to get this money? Am I ever going to get some kind of treatment? Some of you are worried about legal, worried about court. You guys can really feel like your life is being drained. Like you just don't see much happiness in your life anymore because of anxiety and depression for some of you. Sacrifice, get help reversed, and laughter in reverse. You guys could have Sag in your chart because that came out in the Sag reading. Or they were getting out of that. 4 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands reverse and the 5 of Wands reverse. The Empress and the Star in reverse. Some of you guys could be a mother. You guys could have kids. And you're not living your life the way you want it to. But the money's good. Either, some of you, I'm getting 2 different messages. Either A, you're at a job that you just hate. And you want to get out of this situation. And the only reason you're bound to it because of money and finances. Like you're stuck at a job that you don't like because of money. You make good money or you make a good amount of money. And that's kind of what keeps you. It's like maybe you're kind of stubborn and don't want to leave. Or you're kind of selfish in a way. It's like I'd rather just stay where I get good money instead of finding something else. Or you guys could be, if you're in a relationship, you're just in an unhappy relationship where you really don't see a future with this person, but you're in it because of money. Either you're married or basically kind of legally married, or you're just kind of, you know what I mean? Like a situation where you feel bound to it and you just feel like you can't do anything. You can't get out of it. Hey, Chrissy. So why Pisces energy? I think a lot of you are trying to connect to your own self. You're trying to get yourself out of this headspace. The Knight of Wands reverse, the Chariot reverse, 9 of Swords, and the King of Swords. The Hermit reverse. I feel like a lot of you are feeling lost is what's going on, and you're daydreaming about a better life, how you want things to be better, but you feel like that's not going to happen. It's not attainable. So for a lot of you, it's like a lot of depression, anxiety, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Feeling like your life is just not going the way that you want it to. You're feeling maybe you made a reckless decision, or there's just a lot of, or you'd have to make a reckless decision to get out of the situation. Okay. And a lot of you are maybe talking to somebody to get help, to get advice. Could be a masculine energy, a friend of yours, a father, something like that. You're trying to talk to somebody because you feel lost. So what's causing you to feel anxiety and worry? Because it's bad. The Emperor, the Ace of Swords reverse, 2 of Cups reverse, and the Judgment. You're worried about somebody's decision. Okay, so I don't know if it's a decision, like if you were to say how you felt, if you would lose if it's a job situation, you're worried about like speaking up to this person. Because I do have where you're getting kind of fed up, you're disappointed, you're unhappy. I think you're afraid if it's about a job and it's your boss, you're afraid of speaking your mind because what if they end up firing you or you end on bad terms? Okay, if it's a job. if it's a love situation and it's like an ex or something, or you're still kind of technically dealing with this person, you're afraid to get on their bad side because what if they just do things that are not fair to you? So either way, I feel like you're afraid because somebody kind of has control, or you feel like they have too much control, and that's what's worrying you, is that you have no control of the situation. Okay. What if somebody cuts you off or something like that? What's your advice, collective? Oh, success and growth, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, I feel like where you're at, I mean, you're handling it well. Okay, like what you're doing, you're handling it well. You're needing to, okay, for a lot of you, you're needing to have patience. Things are going to get better. Okay, could be a Sagittarius. I feel like soon you're going to get what you want. You need to listen to your crown chakra. So a lot of you, you're feeling connected to your crown chakra, or you don't think you are, but you are. And for a lot of you, just give it time. Things are going to get a lot better. You're going to be happy. It's just, I think you're kind of going through this weird transition period, and it feels really awkward. But things are going to get better eventually. It's going to unfold better for you. So Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Sag, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces. You could feel like you have no help, or you don't want to ask for help, because then people will figure out what's going on with your situation, or you'll get more people involved or something like that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I got to get ready for work. If you did book a personal reading, or you would like to, I'm going to get them done as soon as I can. For some of them, I'm going to try to get at least 1 or 2 done this morning before I go in. If I don't get it done here, I will get it done after work tonight at 8 o'clock. I get off, so it might not be until 9 or so till I can get your reading done. So just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get more content out for you every day. I'm trying to go live almost every day so I can get more out. I am going to go live tomorrow as well. Probably going to skip Monday, honestly, and just have a day to sleep in, because I do have to work Monday. So, but I want to get as much out for you guys as I can, which is kind of stalling the personal readings a bit. That's why I'm kind of running behind. But if you end up purchasing, I will get it done within usually about 24 hours after purchase. Sometimes it's less than that. So it just depends on the day, which I am off Tuesday. So I'm off Tuesday. So if you guys order like tomorrow, Tuesday morning, I'll for sure get it done. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later.